This goes out to the Democrat Party, my former party. I want y'all to know how serious this situation is. Because I don't think you guys have any freaking idea how serious it is. So I'm going to tell you how serious it is. This party is done. This party is done. And the reason why is because you all sat there and let a few people get in and just fuck it up. So now people like me, we've left you and we don't want to come back. There's nothing you have done there's nothing y'all have even said to make me want to come back to y'all. Y'all suck.
A lot of people feel like that. A lot of people feel exactly the way that this young lady feels. We got to get into it, man. I know you guys saw the clip. Maybe you haven't. We got to check out Tiffany Hingyer, who, is the gift that keeps on giving, I must say. She blasts the Democrat Party. Last I checked, she was a Democrat, but she's exposing the rot within her own party, especially in reference to what's going on out there in Illinois. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Those are very shocking revelations. So people keep voting for Democrats or keep voting Democrat, but the Democrats aren't doing anything for the Black community.
That's true.
So
I lived it. That's true.
You lived it. You mean
I lived it because I am a Democrat. I ran as a Democrat.
She should have said I was a part of it, or I am a part of it, not I just lived it.
And if you go check my voting record, that's what I always pull, a Democrat ballot. Right. And because right now, Republicans are doing a good job to me. This is my opinion.
No, of course.
Everybody got their. So all the stuff that.
Don't fall for the pander. Now, I will say what she said is accurate, but don't fall for the pander.
I will say this about Trump, that Trump states fake news, election rigging, stealing seats. It is happening. Because it's happening in Illinois. And I was right there to see it at the caucus in December of 2024, where a person came and stole the election. They didn't even let the people in to vote.
What?
Yes, it was voter suppression at its worst. The news covered it. They saw it all. But guess what? No one did anything. People signed affidavits saying they wanted their vote to count. Did not count. And that person just stole the seat.
Those are very shocking revelations. So what can we do about that?
Well, the people got to stand up. They got to take a stance, and they can't go mute. They have to come together as a whole, not just 1, 2, 3, 100, 200. It has to be thousands of people to take a stance against corruption, against election rigging. Mm-hmm. That's why it's a lot of things that Trump say. He's right on point. Right. Because I've seen it and I lived it.
Wow. That's a shocking revelation in itself. Not what she's saying happened, but the fact that she's out here saying it for everybody to see. This is clipped. I would assume that this is going to go viral. Maybe it's a situation where she's just trying to stay or maintain some form of relevancy. I don't know. But are you surprised to hear this coming out of this woman's mouth? Are you surprised? I am. I'm very surprised. I'm not shocked by what she said. I'm not shocked by, the allegations, but I am shocked that she's out here saying it. She's obviously burnt bridges and she don't care anymore. That's pretty obvious. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're standing outside Trump Tower. Trump has absolutely nothing to do with the property tax fiasco that's going on out there in Chicago. Has absolutely nothing to do with it. And I would assume that every last one of those people, every last one of those men standing up there complaining about the ridiculously just crazy raise in the property tax that happened out there in Chicago, I am assuming, I'm just making a guess, they voted for this. I would assume that these are the same people that probably campaigned on the behalf of Brandon Johnson.
Poor residents on the west side and south side have been targeted. Unfortunately, this is a blue state, and many of us have supported these elected officials.
The religious leaders point the finger at the Cook County Assessor's Office and the County Board of Review for giving places like Trump Tower a break. Now, the Cook County Assessor, Fritz Kagi, responded with a statement pointing the finger elsewhere, saying, quote, "These property tax increases hitting South and West Side homeowners are flat out unfair, and they're the direct result of huge cuts that the Board of Review commissioners gave to large corporations."
I don't think there's a Republican in sight anywhere in the city of Chicago that's in any position of power. How in the world? This is how irresponsible mainstream media is. CBS News should be ashamed of themselves that they pan, to the Trump Tower signal, who, if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think the president actually owns these buildings. His name just happens to be on them. But the way they pan it to make it seem like, oh, this is Trump's fault. This is ridiculous, man. These people should be ashamed of themselves. And mainstream media, corporate media, that is, I'm at a point where we need to continue to call this type of stuff out, but it's past time that these people just be put out to pastures. Seriously.
Democrats, cut them out. We don't want to hear any more about your problems. The American people is sick, and we are tired of hearing your guys' excuses. Every time we see one of you all, and you all talking about Donald Trump, it is over. This isn't 2024 no more. It's the president of the United States of America. AOC, Jasmine Crockett, Hakeem, Cory Booker, the list goes on. Focus on how you are helping your people in your city, in your state. All they talk about is Donald Trump. They don't never talk about no solutions. They don't never talk about the problem. Gavin Newsom, California is in shambles. Hollywood doesn't even exist in LA anymore. Hollywood has moved to Australia. Homeless crisis, crime. My God, man. Focus on California. They talk about Donald Trump like a bitter baby mama. We don't want to hear that no more. You see, all of them want to be content creators. They want to be famous. They don't want to help nobody. That is why the party approval rating is lowest in history. Oh, people don't even take y'all serious anymore. Jasmine Crockett had the audacity to literally say the biggest problem in America is white supremacists. Jesus Christ, man, where are they getting these people? If you all are looking at this video, share it. Because if I had to be the one to let them know, so be it. For all you Democrat leaders out there, leave it alone and focus on what the hell you all been hired to do.
If there's anything that this man said that you do not agree with, let me know in the comment section.
Today,
I'm a firm believer. Judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. You listen to someone talk long enough, they'll show you who they are. All we got to do is sit back and watch, listen, and watch what they do. Their actions tell you they're anti-America. Their words tell you they're anti-America. Their words tell you they are pro illegal immigration. They're pro their new voter block, not because they actually care about the people, but because that's the way that they know, that's the only way that they know that they can gain power in this nation. Other than that, they have no use for these people. Simple as that. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts on any of this? Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brother a coffee. That link's in the description box below. Join us Tuesday and Friday for ARP in the morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check us out. The greatest 2.5 hours of your life. Come hang out with us. If it is your first time, let me know in the chat so we can properly welcome you to the stream. As always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time. God bless. Peace.
We won't stop. I won't quit. Stand for the truth. No counterfeit. Real ones rise. Let the fake ones split. Repent for the lies. Let the darkness live.